We, the Affirmative, started off by stating that we needed to change the Electoral College because of three things. One, advertising in elections affects both campaign spending and it caters swing states. Two, it represents minorities poorly. And three, the Electoral College promotes populism. Beginning with the first, we argued that candidates increasingly spend more money on advertising to cater the swing states. This is problematic because it assigns a lot of political power to these 13 to 15 swing states. As the negative pointed out, this is only an advantage in the current system, since these swing states need to be the most well-informed in an election due to the fact that they have the biggest impact on the election. This is a fair argument. However, it doesn't solve the problem of these swing states having disproportionately more political power than the rest of the states. Therefore, we suggested a popular vote instead, as this system would force candidates to cater all states, since every vote would count the same. And this is not taken completely out of thin air. We have related this to an expertly simulated election with a popular vote system that found that candidates here would focus more on areas with high proportions of minority populations and generally spread their attention to cover more areas and interests. This point then moves on to our point number 2, as we argue that a popular vote system would better represent minorities in the country. Under a popular vote, candidates would increase focus on lower income areas because advertising would be cheaper and more accessible here. And as lower income areas consist of 58% minorities, according to census data, this increases the minority representations. Finally, we argued point 3 that Electoral College promotes populism. As quoted by Professor Darrell M. West, there is a risk that the Electoral College will systematically overrepresent the views of relatively small numbers of people due to the structure of the Electoral College. As currently constituted, each state has 2 Electoral College votes, regardless of population size, plus additional votes to match its number of House members. That format overrepresents small and medium-sized states at the expense of large states.